What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Goods XY. We back in the building, man. Listen, part two of Certified Lawsuit Boy. This is like level 100 of the spiraling, bro, because honestly, I didn't think it was gonna get to this. I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. I did not think it was gonna get to this, and I didn't think it was gonna be this bad. But when you say this man is cooking himself, he is cooking himself.
I think I gotta tell him what I know.
I don't know what kind of self-sabotage shit he on, but this, people, is not it, dog. So we talked about the lawsuit before against UMG, you know, them saying that they inflated Not Like Us and all this other stuff. And one of the common comments that I seen in the comment section that everybody kept talking about is everybody was like, yo, ain't it crazy that he's suing for that, but he not suing for defamation? Well, here we go, because lawsuit number 2 is in the books. And this one is suing over defamation, over Kendrick Lamar's false song. Yeah, y'all heard it right. That's what's going on. So now the defamation lawsuit is here, and in this new filing, it says UMG potentially funneled payments to iHeartRadio as part of a pay-to-play scheme,
alleging that the two companies conspired to artificially inflate the popularity of Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us track. Drake's attorneys accuse UMG of violating the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, the federal RICO statute, often criminal cases against organized crime. They also allege deceptive business practice, false advertising under New York state law.
That's very interesting and very telling right there. I'm not gonna lie to you. That right there is very interesting and telling, because it's kind of what we all been trying to say, dog. No amount of contrived and absurd legal arguments in this pre-action submission can mask the fact that the fans chose the music they want to hear. Huh, okay.
UMG conspired and paid currently unknown party bots to articulate the spread of Not Like Us and deceive customers into believing the song was more popular than it was in reality.
All right, so y'all see that. The second lawsuit is in, but that one didn't talk about the defamation much. But second bombshell legal action against Universal Music Group over Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us, accusing the music giant of defamation and claiming it could have halted the release of a song, falsely accusing him of being a sex offender. So basically what Drake is doing here is trying to put the responsibility on UMG.
What the hell?
So they're basically saying that UMG could have stepped in and said, you know, you can't do this because you're accusing Drake of whatever. Now, listen, y'all, we talked about this earlier, and no matter how you try to frame this, I know a lot of people are trying to look at this from different angles. They're trying to say, well, you know, if you did... Listen, no matter how you frame this, this is one of the softest moves I have ever seen in hip hop.
Oh my God.
Like, this is one of those moves where I don't even understand it, because to me, Drake doing it just seems like career suicide.
This is my life. My career.
Like, bro, you are already down. This does not help you at all. And then to double down on it with a second lawsuit for defamation. Now, I wonder if part of the reason this one came through as well was because of the fact that, you know, people would question why you're only suing about bots, but you're not even suing about defamation. Does that mean that everything that he said was true? You know? And at the end of the day, we always talk about it. We always repeat it. You know, we're going to keep repeating it because there's people out there that don't see it. But at the end of the day, Drake did do some things that made people question him. And it's the reason why, you know, he said what he said, and it kind of stuck, and people started to ask themselves that question. It says Drake's company leveled similar claims in Texas court regarding radio giant iHeartRadio. The new filing he filed late Monday and made public on Tuesday claims UMG potentially funneled payments to iHeart as part of a pay-to-play scheme to promote the song on the radio. But the filing also offers key new details about Drake's grievances towards UMG, the label where he spent his career. In it, he says UMG knew that Kendrick's song falsely accused him of being a certified PDF and predator, but chose to release it anyway. Man, Listen, I don't know what these people think, but when there's a rap beef, I don't know if everybody's checking lyrics and saying, you can't release that. Like, nobody's gonna take the record and say, yeah, that's too mean, bro. You can't release that. Like, bro, we've been through worse in battles, you know? It just so happened that he said something that made everybody think and look back at the things that you've done. Now it goes on to say UMG could have refused to release or distribute the song or required the offending material to be edited and or removed, Drake's lawyer writes. But UMG chose to do the opposite. UMG designed, financed, and then executed a plan to turn Not Like Us into a viral mega hit with the intent of using the spectacle to harm to Drake and his businesses to drive consumer hysteria and, of course, massive revenue. The plan succeeded, likely beyond UMG's wildest expectation. This is crazy. So basically what they try to say here is that they use this to drive the success of Not Like Us and in turn damage Drake and his influence to basically give him a lower price tag. Now, we also got to keep in mind that this is not officially a lawsuit. So I know we keep saying lawsuit, you know, we're saying that loosely. It's not officially a lawsuit, it's a petition. So it's kind of like pre-action filing. And basically what they're gonna do is he is seeking information. So he wants to know about how they did, what they did, and everything in between. At the end of the day, man, listen, I stand by the fact that I say this is a corny ass move. I stand by all that shit. This is corny, this is whack, it's weak. And I don't think any other artist out there would agree if you really an artist. Like, this is just not what you do. Like, even if you felt like there was something going on behind the scenes and people were paying for the record to whatever, like, bro, this is a weak ass way to approach it. That's just my opinion, man. Now, we could go through some of the filing here. This is kind of crazy to see this because I originally saw this and was like, I hope this is a joke. But it's real, y'all. Like, he really doing this.
Oh my God.
I mean, you see it. RB Drake Graham requesting depositions of iHeartMedia and UMG Recording. It says petitioner RB Drake Graham requests an order authorized under Texas Rule Civil Procedure 202 to take pre-suit depositions of the corporate representatives of iHeartMedia Inc. and UMG Recording. So I don't know, man. This is wild, man. So number 4 here, it says pursuant to rights under various contracts, UMG has exclusive control over the licensing of Not Like Us and could have refused to release or distribute the song or required the offending material to be edited or removed. This is kind of weak because you're essentially asking a record label to now monitor all the lyrics and all the hidden bars. You asking them to monitor everything and decide what's offensive and what should be removed. The battle is over. Like, you trying to find a W out of this is making this shit look extra corny for you. But I digress. It says UMG released the song Not Like Us on May 4th, 2024, which is crazy because we are now in November.
Oh my God.
And my man's still trying to battle this L, bro. Like, this is wild. It says UMG made Not Like Us available for radio play, including to iHeartMedia and a mass media corporation headquartered in San Antonio, Texas. Billboard reported October 7th, Not Like Us reached 45.4 million in total audience impressions on the radio, with 15 non-consecutive weeks in charge of R&B hip-hop airplay list. Here's something that I think Drake should actually take heed to. Take responsibility. Like, right now what we're doing is you are trying to find someone to blame. You are trying to find someone to put this on. You are trying to find some way to create a narrative that works for you. I think the best thing you could do in this situation is just take responsibility. Make music. Make the music that people are doubting you on. Make the music that people are saying you can no longer make. Unless the fact is that you can't make it. I think taking responsibility is the best move here. Will he do it? I don't know. I mean, it's just not looking good for you. Like, this is a terrible play. I don't know who decided this. I don't know if he slept on this and just decided, hey, I'm gonna just go through with it. It may be that he's at a point where he feels like he got nothing to lose.
My life, my career.
Because he lost the battle was done, and he's probably seeing that everywhere he goes, this is the walking narrative. Everywhere he goes, I'm sure everywhere he goes, he's reminded that Not Like Us is around. He's probably been to places and they've played it. So it's haunting him. So this is the last move that he can make. This is wild, man. Now they're saying UMG made covert payments to a number of platforms. This is disgusting, man. I really want to see how this ends, where this goes, how far this goes, because this is just insane. But like I told y'all, man, this is a terrible move. This is a soft ass move, but it is what it is. Let me know how y'all feel about this, man. Let me know how y'all feel about the second lawsuit, about the defamation. Drake is just spiraling, man, spiraling, and he's at a point where there's no return. He may have just ended it for himself with this one, man, but I don't know. If you thought they wasn't gonna look at you the same after Not Like Us, they definitely not looking at you the same after this, bro. BigZoeTV.
Again!
Niggas acting bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it.